Hey yogis! For today's practice, we'll be working on some shoulder opening and binds, so it may be helpful for you to have a yoga strap nearby. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt, a towel, or a jump rope. Once you have your object, place it by your side, and we'll begin laying flat on our back. Laying all the way down, extend your legs in front of you and relax your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Begin to tune inward. And from the crown of your head, give yourself a body scan. Slowly working your way down your body to your toes, relax any areas where you might be holding onto some tension. Let your body fall heavy onto your mat. Take a moment to commit to staying present here on your mat. No expectations, no judgment. Use these next 50 minutes to practice self-care and self-love just as you are. Together, let's begin to deepen the breath. Exhale everything out your mouth, completely empty out. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. Slowly take a deep, full inhale through your nose. Let your belly rise, ribs open, chest expand. Pause at the top of your breath. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, pausing at the bottom. Take another deep inhale through your nose. Find stillness at the top of your breath. Exhale, release. One more time, deep inhale. And a long exhale. Slowly start to hug your right knee into the chest. Interlace your hands on top of your right shin and use your arms to begin a few hip circles, moving in one direction. And then reverse your circles. From here, pause your circles, bring your left hand to your left hip. Half happy baby. Keep your right knee bent as you reach your right sole of your foot straight up. You can grab onto the outside of your right foot, your ankle, or place your right hand behind your right thigh. Wherever you are, relax that right hip and bend the right knee down towards your underarm. Take a few breaths here. Keep your right knee bent, bring your right knee back to center. From here, we'll make our way into a twist. Cross your right knee over to the left, open up your right arm to the side, and gaze over your right shoulder. Try to keep both shoulders pressing down evenly. Inhale, return your right knee to center. And if you have a long strap, you can place the center of your strap around your right arch. If you don't, or if you prefer not to use a strap, you can interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Wherever you are, begin with both legs straight. Left heel reaching forward, right heel reaching straight up, all 10 toes pulling back towards you. As you inhale, start to bend your right knee into your chest. Exhale, re-straighten your right leg. We'll do a few more. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, lengthen your right hamstrings long. Inhale, bend. Try to keep your thigh close to your chest as you exhale, straighten the right leg. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. 1 more. Inhale, knee to chest. And exhale, stretch. Keeping your right leg close, maybe tug that right leg a little closer to your face. And then slowly release your leg, release the strap if you're using one, and shake out your legs. Switching sides. Start by hugging your left knee into your chest, hold on to your left shin, and begin your hip circles. Reverse your circles if you haven't. And then pause your circles as we make our way into half happy baby. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Bring your left hand either behind your left thigh, to your left ankle, or the outside of your left foot. Let that left knee bend, relax the left hip open, and keep that right hip grounding down. Slowly release your foot, bring your left knee back to center, and cross your left knee over to the right for your twist. Open your left arm out to the side and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, return your left knee back to center, and then start to grab your strap if you're using one, or interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Again, we'll start with both legs straight, both heels reaching away from you, all 10 toes pulling back towards you. As you inhale, start to bend your left knee down into your chest. Again, try to keep your thigh close to you as you exhale, straighten the left leg. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Few more. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. 1 more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Keep the legs straight, maybe pull the leg a little closer to your face. Inhale. And then exhale, release the leg, release the strap, and let's hug both knees into the chest. Take a few rocks side to side or circles, massaging your back. And when you're ready, start to rock back and forth up and down the length of your spine. After a few rocks, make your way up to a seated position and meet me on all fours, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders directly over your wrists, hips over your knees. Spread your fingers. As you inhale, start to drop your belly down, reach your chest forward, arch. As you exhale, push the mat away and round your spine. Again, inhale, tailbone lifts, heart open, cow pose. Exhale, contract your core, cat pose. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale to cow pose. And exhale to cat pose. On your next inhale, pause with a neutral spine. Take another inhale, reach your right arm high. And exhale, thread your right arm underneath the left, relax your shoulder and your head down. Start to reach your left arm forward to the top of your mat and then walk your left hand to the right corner of your mat. At the same time, hug your left hip back. So we are twisting as well as lengthening the left side waist. Return your left hand in front of your face. Inhale, unwind, reach your right arm all the way back up. Exhale, set your right hand down. Second side, inhale, reach your left arm high. And exhale, thread your left arm under, relaxing your shoulder and head down. Reach your right arm forward to the top of your mat, and then walk your right hand over to the left corner of your mat. Hug your right hip back, and breathe. Return your right hand in front of your face. Inhale, unwind, reach your left arm high, and exhale, lower your left hand down. One by one, walk your hands about a palm print forward, tuck your toes under, and exhale, lift your hips high to downward facing dog. Begin a few petals, bending one knee and then the other. Fingers are spread, and you're pressing the mat away. If you're still moving, begin to find stillness in your pose, heels reaching back evenly. On your next inhale, bend your knees deeply, reaching your belly towards your thighs. As you exhale, stretch your legs long. Inhale, lift both heels up high, and exhale, slowly lower your heels down. 2 more times. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, stretch the legs. Inhale, lift your heels up, reach your tailbone higher. As you exhale, slowly lower your heels down, opening the calves and hamstrings. 1 more time. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, stretch your legs. Inhale, lift your heels up, lift your tailbone higher. Exhale, slowly lower your heels down. Take a couple breaths here in your downward facing dog. Feel your inner thighs rolling back. Ground down through your thumbs and index fingers as you turn your underarms in towards each other. On your next inhale, lift both heels again. This time, bend your knees, gaze forward, and walk your feet forward towards your hands, keeping your feet hips width apart. From here, just hang forward in ragdoll. You can grab opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. Relax your knees, let them bend as much as they want to. Feel your lower back release. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, release your elbows. And inhale, roll up your spine 1 vertebrae at a time until you're standing tall in mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach both arms above your head, and then bend your left elbow so that your left hand is behind your back. Grab onto your left elbow with your right hand, and inhale, reach up and over to your right, coming into a side bend. Inhale, stand tall, reach both arms up, and switch sides. Bend your right elbow, bringing your right hand behind your back. Grab a hold of your right elbow with your left hand. Inhale, reach up and over, bending to the left. Inhale, stand tall, reach both arms up again, maybe gaze up, and exhale, flat back fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back hands to shins. Exhale, plant your palms and step your left leg back, lunge. Come up to your fingertips or blocks if you have them. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to lengthen your right leg as long as you can. It's okay if your right leg doesn't go all the way straight, but keep that right hip hugging back, right toes flexing back. Stay for 1 more inhale. As you exhale, re-bend your right knee, drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Bring your hands up to your right thigh. Focusing on your left hip, ground down through your left shin as you lift the lower belly in and up. Press into your right thigh and maybe take a little arch, a little back bend. Exhale, release your hands, fold forward, tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg, and inhale, step back to plank. As you exhale, drop your knees down and slowly lower your belly to the mat, keeping your elbows in, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra, shoulders pressing back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press back up to hands and knees, tuck your toes under and lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Open up your left hip, bend your knee, take some ankle circles or hip circles. Reverse direction. On your next inhale, straighten your left leg high, and exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, lunge. Come up to your fingertips, gaze forward, take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat back to rise, arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Second side, this time we're going to separate our feet hips width apart. Interlace your hands behind your back, or if that's uncomfortable for your shoulders, grab a hold of your strap. Walk your hands as close together as you can, and then maintaining your clasp or your strap, reach down through your arms, lift your chest arch, and as you exhale, bend your knees and fold forward, allowing your arms, your shoulders to fall behind your head. Relax your neck, crown of your head facing down. Keeping your left knee bent, start to straighten your right leg and turn your chest to face the right. You should feel a deeper opening across your right shoulder. Stay for one more inhale, and exhale, re-bend your right knee, chest to center. Other side, start to straighten your left leg and turn your chest to face the left. Your right knee is still bent. Take one more inhale. And exhale, start to re-bend your left knee, returning to center. Take an inhale here in the middle. And then exhale, release your hands back down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step your right foot back, lunge. Come up to your fingertips, take an inhale here. Exhale, start to straighten or lengthen that left leg long. Hug your left hip back, flex your left toes back. As you exhale, re-bend your left knee, drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Bring your hands up to your left thigh. And again, focusing on the right hip, ground down through your right shin, lift the lower belly. Maybe start to come into a little arch, rolling your shoulders back and lifting the chest. Exhale, release your hands back down. Tuck your back toes, straighten the back leg. Inhale, step back to plank. You can lower your knees down or straight from plank, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, inhale to all fours or back up to plank. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, open your hip, bend your knee. Take your ankle circles or hip circles. Reverse direction. As you inhale, straighten the right leg up, and exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Come up to your fingertips, gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat back to rise, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms above your head. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back to plank position. Keep your knees lifted or lower them down. Slowly lower your belly to the mat. Untuck your toes, press into your palms. Inhale, lift your chest, maybe a larger cobra this time. Shoulders pressing down. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, press up to plank or all fours. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step or lightly hop forward to your hands. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back to rise, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward of your wrists. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway, chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra or upward facing dog with the thighs lifted. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Another couple breaths. Adding on from here, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, reach both arms above your head. Ground down through your right foot. Inhale, straighten your right leg. As you exhale, rebend your right knee. Cactus your elbows open, arch. Again, inhale, stand tall, reach up. Exhale, bend and cactus. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arch. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, reach up through your arms, and exhale, twist to face your right, left arm forward. Leading with your left hand, inhale, unwind and open up to warrior two. You probably need to adjust your feet and widen your stance. Right knee tracking forward, left heel grounding down. Flip your right palm up. Inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, side angle, right elbow to your right thigh, sweep your left arm across your left ear, or you can bring your right hand all the way down. If you bring it down, keep your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Hug your right hip, right glute under. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to your left hip and gaze down. You might need to shorten your stance. Half moon. Reach your right arm forward and float the left leg up. Your left hip is open. Left toe should be facing the side. When you feel solid with your balance, you can reach your left arm up. Maybe turn your gaze to the left. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, gaze down. Lower your left hand down and drop your left hip, squaring off your hips. Start to walk your hands a little closer to your right foot, and then if you can lift your left leg higher, standing splits. Relax your neck. Think forehead towards your right shin. This is also a great place to bring your hands to blocks or books. Take one more inhale where you are. As you exhale, bend your right knee, step your left foot back, lunge. From here, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Start to turn to the left, and then drop your left heel down and lift your left toes up. Side lunge. Bend your right knee deeply. And you can keep your hands on the ground, or you can bring your hands up to your heart or hands to blocks. Whatever variation you're doing, check out your right knee and make sure it's pointing in the same direction as your right toes. Your left knee and left toes should be facing straight up. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, lower your hands and just shift to the other side. So walking across to the left, bend your left knee, flex your right toes up. Again, your left knee and left toe should be facing in the same direction. And then take whatever arm variation you need. Hands can stay down or come to your heart. We're opening the hips and inner thighs here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower your hands. Pivot to your left so you're facing the back of your mat. Lunge. Inhale, step your left foot back to plank. Take your flow or go straight to downward facing dog. So second side facing the back. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up above your head. On your inhale, straighten your left leg, stand tall. As you exhale, bend your left knee, cactus your elbows open, arch. Again, inhale, reach up, stand up. Exhale, bend, open your heart. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Keep the bend in your left knee. Inhale, just reach your arms up. And exhale, twist to face your left, right arm forward. Leading with your right hand, inhale, unwind, open up to warrior two. Adjust your stance as you need to. On your next inhale, flip your left palm up, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle, left elbow to your left thigh, sweep your right arm across your right ear, or lower your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Wherever you are, keep hugging that left hip, left glute under. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip and gaze down. Shorten your stance if you need to. Reach your left hand about a foot forward of your left pinky toe and float your right leg up, half moon. Once you have your balance, you can reach your right arm high and turn your gaze to the right. Keep flexing your right heel back, right toes facing the side. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, start to look down and lower your right hand down. Drop your right hip to square off the hips. And then if you can, start to walk your hands a little closer to your left foot for standing splits. Grab your blocks or books if you need them. Again, relax your neck, forehead towards the left shin. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, rebend your left knee, reach your right toes back, lunge. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Start to pivot to the right, coming into your side lunge. Again, drop your right heel down, flip the right toes up, bend your left knee. So you're still bending towards the back of your mat. Hands can come to your heart or stay down. Breathe into your hips, your inner thighs. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, lower your hands and shift over to your right. Bend the right knee in line with your right toes. Flex your left toes up. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, lower your hands, pivot to face the front of your mat again. Inhale, step back to plank. Take your flow or go straight to downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift your heels, and we're going to step our feet forward for Malasana, yogi squat. Once your feet are forward, have your heels in, toes out, bend your knees and drop your tailbone. Again, make sure your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. Your spine should be tall, shoulders pressing down. From here, let's lower the right hand down, and I'm actually going to turn around so you can see my arms better. So again, right hand comes down, inhale, reach your left arm up. Half bind, flip your left palm to face back, and then bring the back of your left hand to your right hip. For a full bind, bring your right shoulder as close to your right knee as you can. Flip your right palm to face back and wrap around to grab a hold of your fingers, hands, maybe even grab a wrist. If you cannot quite reach your fingers together yet, you can hold a strap with your left hand. And then same thing, you'll lower your right shoulder, wrap your right arm around, grab a hold of your strap. Once you have your strap, over time, you might be able to inch your fingers closer and closer together until one day maybe you won't need the strap at all. Breathe here. Slowly release your hands, release your strap, return to center, and we'll try it on the other side. Lower your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Flip your right palm to face back and bring the back of your right hand to your left hip. If you know you need a strap, grab your object with your right hand. From here, keep your left shoulder close to your left knee and wrap your left arm around, again grabbing your strap or your hand. Keep rolling your shoulders back and down, opening your chest up. Tailbone is still heavy. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Bring your hands to your heart. Take one more inhale in the center. Exhale, drop your hands. Turn your toes to face forward and shake out your legs. Keep your feet hips width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, grab your toes with your peace sign fingers and your thumbs. Bend your knees as much as you need to hook your toes. Keep the bend in your knees. Inhale, straighten your arms, take another flat back. As you exhale, use your arms, bend your elbows, and pull your chest down and through. Maybe your knees stay bent the entire time. As you pull your chest down, lift your shoulders up and away from your ears. Relax your neck. Shift your weight slightly forward towards the ball mounds of your feet. On your next inhale, release your toes. Take a halfway lift, flat back. Maintain your flat back, bring your hands to your hips, and stand tall. Keeping your hands on your hips, send your weight to your left foot as you lift your right knee up. Grab a hold of your right shin with your right hand and hug your right knee close to your chest while keeping your right hip pressing down. Once you have your balance, you can slowly open your right knee out to the side. Stay where you are. I'm going to turn to face you. So again, as you're pulling your right knee up, your right hip is pressing down at the same time. You can stay here or bring your right hand underneath your right thigh and practice straightening your right leg up without moving your hips. That's just an option. You can keep your knee bent the whole time. If your right leg is straight, bend your right knee and then turn your knee to center and let's shake out the legs, release. Second side, ground down through your right foot, lift your left leg up. Grab your left shin with your left hand and hug your left thigh up to your chest. Keep that left hip pressing down. When you're ready, open your left knee out to the side. Stay here or bring your left hand underneath your left thigh. If you're moving your hand underneath, you can practice straightening that left leg up or keep your left knee bent. If your leg is straight, bend the left knee again, turn your left knee to center, release your leg and shake it out. At the top of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, flat back, fold forward. Bend your knees, keep your feet together, and inhale, lift your arms, chair pose. Weight is back in your heels, lower belly lifting in and up. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Take one more inhale. Exhale, stretch your legs, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Plant your palms, step or jump back, and meet me in downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. This time going straight to warrior two. Lower your left heel down. Inhale, open up your arms. Right knee is deeply bent, left leg straight and strong. Flip your right palm up. Inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, right elbow to your right thigh. Sweep your left arm across your left ear. Or bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Half bind, flip your left palm back and bring the back of your left hand to your right hip. Stay where you are as I flip around so you can see my arms again. Once you have your half bind, bring your right shoulder close to your right knee, reach your right arm under and grab hands for your full bind. If you used a strap when we did our full bind in Malasana, you'll use the strap the same way here. Start by holding the strap in your left hand first, and then reach your right arm under and grab the strap with your right hand. Wherever you are, maintain your bind, deep bend in the right knee, look down, and then hop your left foot forward to meet the right. It might take a few hops. Shift your weight to your left foot and pop your right heel up. Slowly, maintaining your bind, start to lift your right toes off the mat until you're standing all the way up nice and tall. Once you're standing tall, make sure that right hip is dropped down, shoulders over the hips. Maybe try straightening your right leg, or you can keep your right knee bent. Hold here for a few breaths wherever you are. If your leg is straight, rebend your right knee. Start to bend your left knee as you fold forward, returning your right foot to the ground. You are still in your bind. Try to lift your left heel up towards your left glute and then step your left foot back, returning to your side angle. Inhale, return to warrior two. Flip your right palm, reach back, reverse. And exhale, windmill your hands down. Inhale, step back to plank, take your flow, or go straight back to downward facing dog. We have one more side. From down dog, inhale, lift your left leg up, and exhale, step your left foot forward, again going right into warrior two. Right heel down, open up your arms. Flip your left palm up, inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, left elbow to your left thigh or left hand to the inside of your left foot. Right arm reaching across your right ear. Half bind. If you know you will need your strap, grab your strap with your right hand first, and then flip your top hand so the back of your right hand is at your left hip. From there, bring your left shoulder close to your left knee, reach your left arm under and grab a hold of your strap or your other hand. Again, keep the bend in your left knee. Gaze down, start to hop your right foot forward to meet the left. Shift your weight towards your right foot, pop your left heel, and then slowly start to lift your left foot up until you're standing as tall as you can be. Drop your left hip down, maybe straighten the left leg. Wherever you are, focus on one point in front of you and come back to your breath. If your left leg is straight, start to rebend your left knee. Slowly bend your right knee as you gaze down. Return your left foot to the mat. Shift your weight to your left foot. Kick your right heel up towards your right glute, and then step your right foot back so we're returning and landing in our side angle. Lift up to warrior two. Inhale, reach back, reverse, and exhale, windmill your hands down. Inhale, step back to plank. Make your way to downward facing dog. Starting to unwind, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale to pigeon pose, right knee to your right wrist. Hug your right hip back as you lower your left thigh straight down. Before folding forward, Start to lift your chest up a little higher. Maybe walk your hands back next to your hips. Drop your shoulders down. Flex your right heel away from you. And then from here, you can walk your hands forward, maybe coming down to your elbows, maybe reaching your hands all the way forward, straightening the arms. Wherever you are, relax that right hip, right glute. And begin to deepen your breath even more. Start to walk back onto your hands if you're not already. Tuck your back toes, straighten the back leg. Using your palms, push straight back to downward facing dog and shake out your legs. Second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left wrist. Flex your left heel away from you as you drop your right thigh straight down, left hip hugging back. Take a moment to sit up nice and tall, drop your shoulders. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you can walk your hands forward again, maybe staying on your hands, coming down to elbows, or reaching your arms all the way forward. Again, try to relax your hips. Slowly start to press up onto your hands. Tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg, and push straight back to downward facing dog. Shake out your legs, and then take a moment of stillness here in your final downward facing dog. Heels might be a little heavier, spine a little longer. On your inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, and step or hop forward to a seated position, however you can get down. Once you're seated, plant your feet about hips width apart, knees pointing up, and roll down to your back. Since we did a lot of hamstring opening, we'll do just a few dynamic bridges to strengthen the backs of our legs. On your inhale, lift your hips up as you reach your arms back beside your ears. As you exhale, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, bringing your hips and your hands down to the mat at the same time. Again, inhale, lift your hips, reach your arms up and back. Exhale, slowly roll down, keeping your hip bones level. Again, inhale, up and back, tailbone reaching towards the backs of your knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. And exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. From here, start to hug both knees into your chest. You can take a couple rocks side to side. And then drop both knees over to your left for another twist. Reach your right arm out to the side, gaze over your right shoulder. If you want a deeper twist, you can cross your right thigh on top of the left. Inhale, return your thighs back to center. And if you liked to cross your legs, switch the crossings left thigh on top of the right. Drop both knees over to your right. Open up your left arm and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, return your knees to center. And then I'll give you the option to either take a full happy baby, so bending both knees, soles of your feet reaching up, kind of like how we started today with the half happy baby. Or you can take a plow pose, lifting your hips up and bringing your legs over your head. Wherever you are, take a few breaths here. If you're taking plow pose, make sure to keep looking up. Do not turn your head. You want to protect your neck. If you're in happy baby, you can rock side to side, maybe straighten and close the legs. And then slowly begin to make your way out of it. Plow pose, roll down one vertebrae at a time. And then make your way into your final resting pose. Just like how we started today, extend your legs in front of you, arms down by your sides, flip your palms to face up. Eyes are closed, breath becomes natural, weight heavy into your mat. Let everything go in your Shavasana. Slowly start to bring awareness back to your breath. Deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Bring movement to your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Rock your head side to side. As you inhale, reach your arms up and back, full body stretch to the tips of your toes. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest for one final squeeze. Roll to one side, pausing in a fetal position. And with the help of your hands, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed, spine tall. Exhale everything out. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Reach your arms above your head. Pause at the top. Open mouth, exhale, hands to your heart. Bowing our chin to our chest with love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. There's usually more than one way to approach a pose. In class, we got into Bird of Paradise from side angle, but you can also get into it from standing. Separate your feet hips width apart. Inhale, reach your arms above your head, and exhale, flat back, fold forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift, flat back, and from here, bring your left hand underneath your face. Bend your left knee, and inhale, reach your right arm up. From here, start with a half bind, bringing the back of your right hand to your left hip. Look down, bend your left elbow so you can reach your left arm back between your legs, and then reach up for your right hand with your left. You can also hold on to a strap. From here, shift your weight to your right foot, pop your left heel up, and then slowly start to lift your foot all the way off the mat, working your way up to a standing tall position. From there, you can keep your left knee bent or straighten your left leg. Wherever you are, keep that left hip dropping down. When you're ready, rebend your left knee. Try to maintain your bind as you slowly lower your left foot down. And then release your hands, shake out your neck, and we'll try on the other side. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Bring your right hand to your mat underneath your face. Bend your right knee, and inhale, reach your left arm high. Flip your left palm, bring the back of your left hand to your right hip. Gaze down, bend your right elbow, and reach your right arm between your legs, all the way up, grabbing a hold of your left hand or strap. Send your weight to your left foot, pop your right heel up, and then slowly work your way up to standing. If you get wobbly or fall out of it, you can always jump back in and connect back with your breath. When you feel steady, you can work on straightening your right leg as long as that right hip is staying down. When you're ready, you'll rebend your right knee. Again, try to maintain your bind as you lower your right foot down, and then release your hands and shake it out. Bird of Paradise.